Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the Emerald Show. How did you all sleep? Really well, that's just great. This is a short video about a new upcoming model that I'm working on called Restor-E. It is a experimental model that uses stable diffusion's latent space, or better put, the variational autoencoder, to take data from an image and map bad data to good data, allowing for restoration. This new type of model works with a transformer-like model, so it's not like a diffusion model. And because it's working directly on the data from stable diffusion, it is very small compared to the pixel level data, and it can be processed in one go. Here you can see one of the first tests that we did. This was basically taking the original image, adding some black random cubes to it, and then let the model remove that. Aside from blurry spots here and there, it seemed to do pretty well. Some pictures turned rather blurry, but I think that's because of the loss function that we were using, and that it kind of trades higher quality pictures for the damage that it removes. So it basically keeps more data for removing the damage than to actually keep the original picture, which kind of makes sense because in the eyes of the AI, the black boxes aren't necessarily more broken than the rest of the picture. It doesn't discriminate between that. I decided to let it go for now and move on to the next step, which was adding another transformer model to it, allowing for text-guided restoration. And holy Moses, was I really surprised. As you can see, I added heavy damage, like these thick vertical lines. And as you can see, I also added like a trick question. I asked it to do nothing at one image with the same black lines as the other. And as you can see, it actually did nothing. It's the same image. This was a trick question. Same as here, there was a bit of noise added to this image. And this one as well. This one, it really did remove the stuff. And this one also do nothing. So this is pretty nice. And of course, the picture still turns blurry. But I'm going to experiment with that. There's two things I want to try out. First one is trying another loss function. And the second is to make bigger models. Because the model I use right now is literally around 10 million parameters, something like that. It's absolutely tiny. So yeah, that's all for now. It's not yet on GitHub because it's really in its early stages, but this experimental model might prove very interesting in the future. I might even go as far as saying this might be suitable for multimodal restoration, going both with video, audio, text, and anything else that might come along. If you want to see behind the scene footage, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon, where I will update more often. And you also support the independent AI research, which is super cool. Anyway, I wish you all a pleasant day, and I hope to be back with you with more info on this wonderful model.